All right, it's Saturday and it's sweltering hot today in Sheffield. You can see I've got a bit of a sweat on. I don't really have any air conditioning in my flat, so I'm just relying on my windows to keep me cool. But yeah, I'm feeling the heat today. Went to our boxing training at 11 o'clock until 12:30. So yeah, it was a pretty intense fitness session. I've been punching, elbowing, kicking, knee in the bags. We did loads of stretches, which was really good because I felt like I really needed a good stretch. It's something I don't really do enough of. I feel like I've been stretched out on one of those torture stretching machines where they just pull your body apart in two different directions. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day making candles. I'm gonna be doing candle tins today. I'll be using these tins today. They're 25 cl black seamless tins, and I'm going to be making coconut lime candles. This is from Cozy Owl. The wax I'll be using is SCX wax from Candle Shack. That's soy and coconut wax. The wicks I'll be using is going to be Stabiliser 22. I will be mixing in some stearic acid, so I'll put in 2% stearic acid and 0.2% UV inhibitor. These ingredients will basically just make the candle wax a bit harder so it burns for longer, and it will just help retain the fragrance and give the candles a longer shelf life. So yeah, it just helps improve the overall integrity of the candle. I'm going to be making 6 black cherry candles as well, 6 bibliothèque candles, and 6 sweet mint and eucalyptus. Just quickly guys, I wanted to show you my 30 cl Lottie candles. So these are all made using SCX wax, which is rapeseed and coconut wax, and they're all using cotton wicks. So here I've got mango tango, we've got lime twist, smoky oak, Damson Dream, Juicy Harvest, Earthy Elegance, and Ginger Zed. I've decided to go for a black and white logo. Originally I was using a coloured logo, like green and gold, but I've found that the colours tend to clash with my candle labels. The labels I've just kept really simple because I want it to be bold, I want it to stand out, and I don't want to overcomplicate my customers. Previously I was going to put in the candle weight, the type of wax, I was going to put hand poured and all these other bits of information, but I do feel that all this extra information would have basically took the attention off the brand. So you can see here the main focus, or the main focal point, is basically the brand name, which is St. Nicholas. So it makes it a lot more recognizable, and even from a distance you can see what the brand is, what the name is. So I'm hoping that this will be a good strategy. Also the logo stands out as well. So yeah, that's going to be my look. I still need to add my CLP labels on the bottom. I was thinking about putting a warning label here, but I'd like to keep this clear if I can. So I'm thinking about trying to incorporate the CLP and warning label as one label on the bottom. All right guys, so I've pre-wicked all my candle tins. These are all pre-wicked and they've got the Wick Centering Tools in place, so they're good to go. I've poured my coconut and lime fragrance oil, and I'm just melting the wax. So I've mixed in all the SCX wax and stearic acid and UV stabilizer. I put it all in at the same time. I did cut up the wax a lot as well because I just wanted it to melt more evenly. So yeah, just gonna wait for this to melt and then I'll pop in the fragrance oil. So I've poured my candles. These ones over here in this top right section are the coconut and lime ones. They do seem to have reacted differently with the stearic acid compared to the other candles. So the coconut ones are really bumpy. As you can see, or wrinkly perhaps is a better word. And then I poured these ones next. This is Bibliotech, but you can see here the surface is really smooth, so it's reacted differently with these. There's also a spare candle that I made because I had a bit of leftover coconut and lime wax, so I poured it to about there with coconut and lime, and then I had a bit of cherry left over as well, so there's a little bit of cherry on the top. So I'm really looking forward to treating myself to this. Obviously I won't sell this, but I can enjoy it for myself. So that's me finished for today. I've done my Thai boxing training, made all my candles, and now I'm gonna hit the sack and watch a horror movie in bed, because I like horror movies, and I'm gonna watch The Dark and the Wicked. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks like it's pretty scary. So I'm gonna have nightmares tonight, wake up tomorrow and finish my candles. Good morning guys, it's Sunday and it's 9:40 approximately. I had a bit of a lie-in this morning. I probably went to bed about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning last night. I started watching that horror movie. I forgot the name of it now, but yeah, I just fell asleep. It was really good though, so I'll watch it again later, and I'll if I remember, I'll let you know what it was like. But yeah, it was pretty scary. All right, here's my candles from yesterday. All right, let's start this side. So these are the Bibliotech ones, and the surfaces have turned out nice and smooth. There is pull away from the wick though, nothing major though, so I can certainly smoothen these out with a heat gun. And then the sweet mint and eucalyptus ones also turned out pretty smooth, as you can see. However, the cherry ones and the coconut ones have reacted differently with the stearic acid, so you can see the surfaces are really wrinkly. I will go over these with a heat gun, get them all nice and smoothened out, and then what I plan to do today is to print the labels off and put the labels on the front. And there we go, I've finished my candle tins. I've managed to smoothen out all the surfaces as best as I possibly could. So this one's nice and smooth, as you can see. There are still surfaces that are a little bit wrinkly, for example this dark cherry one. You can see it's a little bit wrinkly, but nothing too major, so I'm still happy with that. I've kept the style and the labels exactly the same on the tins as I have done on my lottie jars. So you can see it's the same style, but just a little bit more squished together. I've also made these recently, sugarberry, but I didn't make the labels until today. So these are 20 cl lottie jars, and it's sugared berry fragrance oil, but I've renamed it sugarberry, so I've just removed the ED from sugared. And these have been made using SCX wax as well, so soy and coconut wax. I just need to go over the surfaces because I made a bit of a mistake by wiping the surfaces with a tissue to try to give them a matte effect. But you may notice it's actually caused dust to appear in it. So I think the tissues that I used perhaps weren't the best tissues, because I think they had little bits of dust in them. So yeah, I need to try to scrape out the dust, go over these with a heat gun again, just to remove any dust or debris. And then what I think I'll do is I'll give these out as a freebie for anyone who buys my main product line. So these are just temporary. I don't think I'm going to continue making or selling these ones. They're just a bit of a random one-off It's so hot outside. I don't know if anyone's experiencing the heat wave this weekend, but I've just been out to the shop to get some food, and I feel like I've just walked into a sauna, and yeah, I'm struggling to cool off because I've got no air conditioning. But I'm just cooking some vegetable biryani, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, just reduced to 99p, so that's a good bargain. I'm going to eat that. I've got some pizza I'm going to have as well, and then yeah, I'm going to watch the rest of that horror movie that I mentioned. So hopefully I'll have a opportunity to let you know how the horror movie goes. But that's enough candles for today. I'm feeling a bit run down actually. The training session I did yesterday really has taken it out of me, and I woke up this morning feeling pretty rough. So I'm just hoping that I'll feel better tomorrow. I think the heat's not helped, and the fact I've just not stopped today as well. But yeah, I feel okay, just a bit maybe of a cold. But yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine after some food and some sleep. But anyway, I hope you're all good. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a bit of a random one, and I'll update you on any future progress. Take care and speak to you soon.